What it do, baby? Haha, episode 3 is on it, man. Let's go ahead and knock this out. I can't wait. I'm oh my God. Please just tell me my boy just went ahead and said, you know what? Let me just win the game. Let me just win the game, call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Let me just win the game, pull up, dust them off. I feel like because it doesn't say finale, we're going to somehow get extremely cucked here. So let's go ahead and dive in. Don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed to Nebula, also subscribe to the Jet Lag Gang. Then your mother's a fucking thought, useless bitch. Really, I want you to have a God-fearing mother. You know what I'm saying? I want her to just be the greatest natural spirit on this earth. You know what I mean? But honestly, you not having a Nebula subscription as well as subscribing to Jet Lag just proves it. You know what I'm saying? Because like no way like a great individual would raise a shitbag like yourself. You know what I'm saying? So lock in.
Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of our massive game of Snake Across South Korea. Right now, I'm the snaker, which means I'm trying to create the longest line possible before I'm forced to double back or Ben and Adam manage to stop me. And right now, things are looking good. Last episode, I managed to break through Ben and Adam's roadblock in Osong and got a clear path all the way to the top of the country. I've already managed to surpass Ben's distance, putting me comfortably in first place, and there's still no end in sight. I have an open path on my way to the East Coast, at which point I'll need to decide if I'm taking one long train all the way down the coast, or if I'm going to head back towards the middle of the map and take a few shorter trains along this route here. Ben and Adam, on the other hand, need to cover both of these routes if they want any guaranteed chance of stopping me.
Because didn't they say they were going to go all the way to like Dang or something?
They wasted all of yesterday afternoon going in literal circles around the middle of the country trying to figure out what I'm doing, and only just managed to come up with a decent plan. They were going to head up to Pohang, curse the long coastal route, and then make a quick transfer onto a train to Yeongju where they can throw down a battle challenge, theoretically covering both routes.
I just couldn't pronounce it right.
This incredibly time-sensitive plan, well, their train just completely shut off.
Okay, the whole train just shut off. Did Sam do this? Okay, the lights are back on. The train? Are we recording?
I just hate how nobody ever, like, no one said anything.
Completely pivot. I don't think we should pivot, because I think the best place to go is still Pohang. I still think we need to go to Pohang. It's just, I don't know that we're going to be able to make it to Yeongju. We have such a good plan. I think we might have no choice, Ben, but to go to plan B.
God, that would suck.
Oh. We're leaving. Okay. Look, we'll see when we get to Pohang. The train is shaking as it moves. That is the least of my concerns. Okay. Unless this train goes incredibly fast, much faster than it's supposed to, we are not going to be able to do our amazing plan. Well, that's
good for us.
The question is,
where do they trap him if they can't trap him at the top?
What do we do instead? I think that there are sort of 2 possible options if we can't beat him to Yeongju. We could, for example, put down blocks first on Pohang and then move down to lower stations. We could completely fortify this line. Like Yongjian and Imjian, and just sort of, we would have to put the blocks further down, which is less ideal. And we would need more of them, but we could
that's kind of
just throw down a bunch of blocks around here. Yeah, well, because here's the thing, like, there aren't good trains out of Pohang. If we miss the train we were planning to take, there aren't good trains for like 2 hours, as far as I can tell. Right. So our other option is we do nothing. We wait Pohang.
That's not an option.
Don't give him any information about where we are. And we pray that he heads down that line.
Shit.
And if he does, then we battle. The problem is, if he doesn't go down that line,
he would have, they're fucked. If he pivots and hits the middle, we're good.
Timed everything is. If I were him and I saw that line open, I would take it. Yeah.
But I think it only counts mostly just because that's only for the time that he's saying as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I need to
nobody would go through that.
Some decisions.
Okay.
So if I did my research right, which is like maybe a 60% chance. Either they're hanging out down here because they think I'm just going to take this line, and they're going to start placing a ton of stuff around here in anticipation of me getting there and to prevent me from making my way through. That's a good strategy. The other good strategy is they suspect I won't do that because I think they're doing that.
Damn.
And they go somewhere here. Because what I could do, if I think they're down here, what I could do is I could go here and start doing some action in here, which is a pretty good move.
No.
So, kind of got another one of those classic 50-50 shots right now.
I'll have a full list by the time we do it. We're doing the music tomorrow. As soon as I get back from doing family stuff, we're doing music. I guess technically today because it's 12:35.
We get a card.
Time to draw our card, Ben. Here you go.
Let's see.
I tell you something, Ben. If I could have picked what card we got, it would have been that one.
That's not good at all.
This is going to be quite helpful.
Okay, so I think now there's no question what our plan is.
We just wait in Pohang, and if we see him go down that line...
Yeah, I think what we do is, we wait in Pohang. We wait until he would have left Donkey. We check where he is with the tracker. And if he's headed towards us, then we start fortifying that area with as many challenges as we can do, right? And if he's gone the other way, then we pivot, right?
Nelly, I still have no idea. Are you a guy, a girl, or plant?
Yep, no question. Welcome to Pohang.
Welcome to Pohang. Let's go check and see if that train that we were gonna get on is miraculously still
I
here.
hate y'all niggas so much, bro. I hate y'all niggas so much. Like, I hate y'all niggas so much.
Archers. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's just...
It's sitting right. I'll just sit there, mouth open, like...
Yeah.
So now we are stuck in Pohang.
I wonder what they're gonna say.
Welcome to Pohang.
Fucking bitch.
We need to wait until what time would his train leave down here?
9:51.
Until 9:51, we cannot and should not do a dang thing.
We could go to the beach.
Yeah? Yeah, that looks nice.
We've made it to the east coast of South Korea. This is starting to feel like some real progress. I mean, I didn't see the west coast, but we started in the southwest. Now we're in the northeast, and we're about to start going south again. I'm liking this. Still no word from Ben and Adam. If they were there at the battle challenge, they would have put it down so they could start practicing or something.
Oh, they're about to do something.
And I really don't think they could have gotten there early enough to place a roadblock. And anyway, they only have like 5 minutes to do so. So I feel like they're not there. That means
Oh, it probably does because it's on episode 3. Just ask questions and I'll help you.
One of my 2 onward options. And it's really just a bit of a crapshoot.
Be specific.
I've been researching, trying to find some logic for one versus the other. I don't know. I really don't know.
They're about to call the tracker now. It was still lost. I fucking believe it.
All right, Ben. Well, here we are.
We're here. We climbed a big hill.
Yep, and now we're at the top of the hill. So,
Are those
if he
cherry
goes
blossom
down that
trees?
line, he'll hit us. We have a battle challenge ready. We also have some blocks.
Yeah.
And I think what we're gonna do is we'll put the tracker on him to figure out if he's going this way.
Yep.
And if he is, we'll put down a block here, sort of as a backstop. Then we'll go up another station and wait for him with a battle challenge. That way, if he wins the battle challenge,
still
there's
gets
still a block
blocked
he
at
can hit
Pohang.
afterwards.
Yeah. Extra
Damn, that's kind of
fortified.
smart.
If he doesn't go this way, well, then we're in a little bit of trouble.
I just
Sakura.
don't see him doing that.
No, I think he will be headed this way, and we will see him in a few hours.
Ah, they're stupid. He's about to bust down towards Yangzhou. They don't even know it yet.
Welcome to Donghae. I got two options. They're almost certainly covering one of those options. The question is which?
Come on, be smart here, baby.
Now.
Come on, be smart here, baby. Come on, be smart here, baby.
This is the coastal train. It's leaving in like 3 minutes, so I've got to decide.
Don't get on it. Please don't get on it. Please don't get on it. Please. Please.
It is the more intuitive thing for me to do.
Please. Please don't do it. Please don't do it.
But the reason it's intuitive is because it's a super long segment that is essentially guaranteed once I get on this.
No, it's not.
The advantage of it, there's no nodes on the way, so they won't get any info on this.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Please, please. He didn't even talk about the other option.
I'm gonna explain my logic once I get on.
He didn't even talk about the other fucking option.
What we need to do is wait here for a bit and put down a roadblock after
even talk about
you would
the
have
other
left
fucking
Donghae for
option,
here,
bro.
which is 9:51. Now we have 2 blocks currently.
Baseball.
We've got baseball and we've got Ganji. My argument for baseball is that we have time, and Ganji is something that we can do really fast if we ever need to put down something really fast.
Hit a home run. American baseball is one of the most
Bro,
popular
none of these
sports in
niggas
modern
can
day
hit
South
the
Korea.
fucking-
Using
stop it.
anything as a ball and anything
Fucking
as a bat,
stop it
hit your
right
ball
now.
at least 20 feet. 3 strikes,
They
and you're
cannot
out.
do that shit.
Do we want to
Neither
look
one of them
for
niggas can hit a
stuff we
big-
could use as a
don't lie
bat
to
or
me.
anything?
Oh my God, but they're
I
gonna
found
be pitching,
one.
bro. It's gonna be so slow.
Yeah, I think we're allowed to go a good bit bigger than that, though.
Oh, that's a big boy. Yeah, I like that. That's a real slugger.
Hey, bro, he cannot swing that.
That's how
Hell
they play
no.
baseball in caveman times. Is that, yeah, you feel like you could hit something?
Maybe. I mean, let me try hitting something.
Okay. Well, that's the other question is what are we gonna hit? There are rocks?
Why didn't
There are
you just
also
use the
pine
other
cones?
stick?
I like a pine cone. That's great.
Ooh. Holy shit, that was definitely 20 feet. That's easily 20 feet. I just don't like that you can pitch it to
Yeah,
yourself.
I got it.
Okay.
All right, Benjamin, we've found our stick. We've got our pine cones. I think let's head back to the train station so that we're in position to do the challenge.
Excellent. This whole plan is going to require some pretty delicate timing and precise
Yeah.
movements. It's like a ballet, you know.
It's a lot like a ballet.
I would say that basically this is
Very
a
similar
form
to
of
a ballet.
ballet.
All right. Let's head back.
It better not be easy, bro. I'm gonna be so pissed. I really wish they had to actually go buy like a baseball and a bat.
Here's my thinking. Especially knowing Adam, he's going to be twisting his head in knots, trying to figure out some complex move, and be worried about that. Because he thinks I'm going to do that, but I'm not. I'm just taking the long-ass train 3 hours down the coast and hoping for the best.
It sucks that we know he's wrong too.
we
Like if I
go.
didn't know he was wrong, I feel like I would be on his
It's the right
side.
choice.
But I'm like so much more mad because I know that he's wrong.
I just checked the distance. This rail segment is about 124 miles. Guaranteed at this point, unless they do a weird thing and come partially up the line, which I really don't think makes sense because of the frequency anyway.
And guess where they are? Partially up the line.
We're gonna set up a shot, but this is Optimus Prime playing a violin. I think
That is
that is
cool
what that
as
is. That's
fuck.
crazy. Okay.
All right, Benjamin. Well,
Surely, if Sam is on the train
Please win.
Pohang,
he would have left.
he would have left.
Yes,
I believe that he's on that train.
I do too.
I see a vision. I see a vision of Sam on that train.
I agree.
But let's confirm that vision.
Let's use our tracker. I'm using the tracker, Ben. It's being used.
All right. I'm texting him.
Tracker time.
Fucking idiot.
Okay, well, I used the tracker power up. which had not foreseen that. Now they have info about which way that I'm going 2 hours earlier than I was expecting.
Yep.
Because 2 hours from now is when I would have hit the first node on one of the routes.
Oh my God.
But I think that means that I will almost certainly encounter some action.
Thanks, Nelly.
Great. Okay, Ben, he's doing precisely what we expected.
Excellent use of the tracker. Well done.
We've confirmed that he's doing precisely what we think, and now it's time to put down a roadblock. Shall
we're
we?
so
Fortify the
fucked.
hell up.
We
Oh
are
dear,
so
Ben,
fucked.
this thing is really falling apart.
Well, then we better hit the baseball sooner rather than later.
All right, 3 tries.
3 tries, 3 swings.
Ready?
It's not
First
fair
try.
that he just gets to fucking
Just gotta
pitch
get
to
it
himself.
past you. Just short.
It just
short.
doesn't make sense that this is
It
fair.
was close. It was really
Not gonna lie.
close.
Really close.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think that was also just shy.
Okay, then
So
does
you-
it actually come down to the last one?
And that you've got one more. You have one more. You have one more. But both of those, that one was really close.
I know.
That one, both of them were like an inch off.
No, why is he bullshitting?
Here we
He
go.
hit it perfectly back to back at the park. Why is he acting like he can't do this? Is this just for the video? This is so bullshit. All of a sudden, just
And that
cranks
is a
it 50
home
miles.
Run on the
Like, come
last
on,
hit.
bro.
And they've placed a roadblock in Pohang. I mean, upside of them placing a roadblock is it might mean that they don't have a battle challenge. If they had a battle challenge, I feel like that would be the situation to use it.
Yeah.
All right, Ben. Well,
Now they're just about to meet
I
you
think the
halfway
fact
up
that
and
that
battle
proved to be
you,
kind of
fucking
hard is a good
dumbass.
Yes, I think so too.
and
Look,
Sam is not very good at hand-eye coordination.
no, I think that Sam would be more likely to fail this challenge than he would to succeed. But we are never going to know
No.
because we are going to head further up the line,
Yeah.
and we are going to declare a battle challenge.
Yes, this is correct. Here's our train, Ben.
Heading straight to Sam. We're gonna crash directly into him. That's how we're gonna stop him.
In fact, Ben, we're off.
It's just not fair, bro. It's not fair, man. We just deserve just some type of good luck, you know? Oh my God, is this the demilitarized zone?
Put a little bit of thought into what Ben and Adam could be doing, because I
Yeah,
haven't
curious,
placed
very
anything else down yet. I guess one thing I haven't really thought about earlier is it might make sense for them to just continue coming closer to me on this line. Now knowing for sure I'm on this line, they don't really need to do like risk mitigation by going elsewhere. They can just really lock down this line.
Yep.
So
That's what they're gonna do, because you put yourself with no way
yeah, the
to...
more I think about it, the more I
move.
really don't love that they got that tracker.
The other way had like so
Okay,
many split offs, bro.
We are on the train
This way
up
has
towards
no
Sam,
splits.
and
Like, it's just
we're
a
gonna get
straightaway,
off at
like,
a
it
station
sucks.
called
Young Diak.
You said what?
That's correct.
because
up,
as
Blue?
best as we can tell, every train
Yeah,
stops
Nick.
there, and so even if Sam does some weird move and transfers trains,
Yeah, he can't pull any funny business and try and skip Young Diak.
he's definitely gonna have to stop there, and he's definitely going to have to face us in battle
Please
to answer
tell
for
me he doesn't
his
see it.
crimes of taking pretty good routes. But now we are here to put an end to all that.
So we are going to see you in wonderful Young Diak. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Welcome to Young Diak.
Yeah,
no
Nick,
way out of it. He is coming to Yangjiak.
And so
It's
I
way
think that means that
chillier.
it is time to put down our battle challenge. Let's tell him.
He's about to pull right on up.
Okay. Well, this is what I feared.
We got a block and a battle challenge.
It battle challenged me.
That time game. That time game.
All right, Ben, are you ready to generate what the battle challenge is?
I'm ready to figure out what kind of battle we will be facing Sam in.
Please.
All right.
Please be something Sam's good at.
Ben?
I'm ready to know what kind of battle we're facing him in. What kind of battle?
Shoot the gap.
What the fuck is that? They got a jump?
Shoot the gap. All 3 players must separate and collect a number of identical objects of their choosing. In 10 minutes, meet back where you are with your objects concealed. The person who has collected neither the most or the least object wins. Blockers may not collude about how many objects they collect.
Oh man, this is the one I
This
didn't
is
want because it's like it feels like you're not really in control of your fate.
It's just fucking luck.
But again, we like statistically, it's the one that gives us the best chance.
This is the one that gives us the best chance.
We are not allowed to. God, if we could strategize, I have so many ideas,
Shut up.
but we can't. This is terrifying.
We could get out of this.
All right, it's time to lock in. I feel like the battle challenges, they already are disadvantageous for the snaker.
The problem with Sam, bro, is just that he overthinks. You know what I'm saying? So like he'll pick the right option and like have that option, and then he'll go back over it and be like, well, you know what? This is probably the one that they think I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for the other one, and it's the one that, you know what I mean? Like it just
Because of the prep time, but also most of them are like hand-eye coordination things. And as we've already established, I'm not good at those.
Well, Benjamin, Sam is almost here.
Should be here in about 5 minutes.
Would
so
you like to go and greet him at his platform?
Let's go say hi.
toxic.
Hi, Sam. Are you ready to fight?
Yeah.
Are you ready to fight?
That was very frightening. Have you had a nice time sitting on that train for like 3.5 hours?
This was a lot of train time this morning.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, your train time is about to come to an end, Sam, because we are battling you with Shoot the Gap.
Oh, the one with the statistically worse odds for me.
Yes, the one with the statistically worse
for you,
odds.
but the one where I wasn't able to like practice throwing something.
How long do you think it would take to collect 532 blades of grass?
Probably not that long.
A fucking long time.
Gentlemen, we have 10 minutes to collect any number of an item. Whoever collects the middle number of items wins the challenge. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. 10 minutes starts.
I'm grabbing 4 things.
Okay. I have no idea what the right strategy is here. Obviously, if Ben and I could collude, then what we should do is we should have both picked like extremely high numbers, things that we wouldn't think that Sam would get. So that then, you know, one of us would be in the middle, but in this case, I truly don't know what the best idea is. I think what I have to do is I just have to try to pick the most middle-y number that I can.
What number is
What
that?
even is that? I mean, 7 is the obvious one, but I feel like 7 in the span of all numbers is pretty low.
I kind of like, I feel like the most intuitive range is like somewhere between like 10 and 20. I kind of like 20 as a number.
Like if you pick like 20 or something, you're way too at risk of just being the highest. I think that the most likely numbers for Sam...
We're fucked. They colluded. I don't care if anybody says they colluded. I don't care if anybody says they colluded. I don't care if anybody says they colluded, they cheated, they colluded. It's not fair. I don't care if anybody says, because that's bullshit. That's bullshit. There's no way they're both like, let's go low. Let's go low. He just said, like, if we talked, we would have went high. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Doesn't make any fucking sense, dude.
Or Adam to pick are gonna be in the 3, 4, 5 range, right? Oh God.
I'm gonna start collecting and like keep collecting for a really long time to hopefully make them think that I've done for a lot.
That makes no sense, bro.
Sam's over there collecting blades of grass. He's collecting a lot of blades of grass, but I think he's doing it to trick me.
Ben's watching me. 19. 20. I hope Ben is watching me and being like, wow, he's picking up a lot of pebbles.
I don't know what to do.
Adam's over there stressing.
I'm at 13 right now. Is that kind of an obvious one?
I'm tempted to go down. I feel like 14 or something is just the most rational guess. Adam's looking at me.
What number are you thinking, Sam?
-4.
They're talking. Oh, my head is so f***ed up. I think that in this game where both Sam and Adam are going to be using and perhaps even overusing their brains,
Yeah.
I should just go with whatever number my brain immediately thought of for seemingly no reason. I gotta go with the gut.
He's gonna go with 5.
The gut's a smart organ.
What do you say? 2, 3, 4,
a smart organ.
5 or some shit?
It's because of bacteria, you see. There's some science that says that the gut has like its own brain, I think, or there's something about the gut and the brain.
What?
So my point is that the gut is a very smart organ, smarter than the brain even, perhaps.
I feel like this is something that I could have studied for. Like, surely there's like an average guess that humans do for this. You know what I should do? Oh, here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. I know the answer. The answer's 17. If you remember,
We're fucked.
years ago.
30 seconds. Let's return to our spots.
30 seconds.
We're fucked.
If you remember, in Singapore, if I had just kept going on 17, I would have hit.
What do you think, black again, or should we just go into the numbers?
Just keep doing black.
You think? But we could put it on 17 twice.
I have 25 on 17.
Yeah. Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. Okay, that is not 17.
That's black 33.
I think we should do 17 again.
Go big or go home. We're not gonna make any progress just by doing.
All right, we go big or we get stranded.
Well, we are officially broke. I'm gonna drop 3. I'm gonna go 17.
5,
This makes no
4,
fucking sense.
3, 2,
They both
1.
went low and you
Done.
were high as fuck.
All right, we've got our items. We've all got some number of some item. Of course, just to reiterate, the goal of this game is to have the middle most number of items. If the other players have more and less items than you.
So if I have the middleist, I continue on.
Yeah.
That is
If I
correct.
don't, Mr. Adam Chase begins his run.
Okay. Adam, are you ready to
Yep.
present your items?
They're gonna cliffhanger us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
This is very suspenseful. You keep going back.
8, 9.
9 rocks. Adam has 9 rocks.
And he
Sam,
got 3.
I
I have 17 pebbles.
We're fucked.
17 pebbles from Sam.
Adam went pretty low. I'm feeling nervous about how low
Yeah, because they
Adam
fucking
went.
colluded, bro. They fucking colluded, dog.
So now, if I have more than 17 items, then Sam gets to continue. If I have fewer than 17 items, this is the end of Sam's run. And the number of very sweaty cherry blossom petals I have in my hand, Sam, is 4.
Oh. Let's
Bro, it just doesn't
go.
make sense.
Excellent battling, Adam. Excellent battling. I'm sorry, Sam. It's a valiant effort, except you picked way too many pebbles off the ground.
Oh my god,
So
17.
with my defeat in Yongjuk, Adam is up next. But when a round ends at a non-node station like Yongjuk, we reset to wherever the nearest node is, measuring by travel time. In this case, we had to hop on a train back to Seoyeongju, one of the smallest nodes on the map. With only a few trains passing through this station every hour, Adam is gonna have to be clever with his opening moves if he wants to make it out of this corner of the map in one piece.
You just go all the way up.
Hello,
It's the
welcome
only
to
option. Just to
Seoyeongju
go
Station,
all
which
the way
is
around.
the nearest node to where we were. So
Because
this
all
is
they
where
can do
Adam
is cut it in half.
It's 2:15. We got an hour.
It's obvious.
And we should
Okay.
really go.
Adam,
Just get the distance,
Bye.
stay up
you're
top.
off at 3:15. Sam, let's go block him. Oh, okay.
Are you done fake running?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're definitely not taking that one, right?
No,
We're definitely going to this, John.
I have no interest in taking the 219 train.
Let's get out of sight and then let's explain what we want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is an interesting start to a round. Here's the deal. I've only got 2 options. About 45 minutes after I start, there's a train up towards Donghae. A little over 2 hours after I start, there's a train west to Dongdaegu.
So this, as you can tell,
He has to go
we
the other
are
way.
not in the biggest,
Like, there's only one
busiest
option.
part of
The
Korea.
second one doesn't even make sense.
actually
Cutting it in
think
half
this
doesn't make
station
sense.
seems to be like kind of brand new.
would fuck
and
himself
like
in the
all
later
of the
round.
rail being built around here. Like this whole area is like just being developed right now.
Yeah, so like the station is very physically large, but it doesn't have very many trains running through. So like on the map, it looks like you have 1, 2, 3, 4 different options, but in practice, with any reasonable wait time, he only really has 2.
Now, on their end, they could get in front of me in either of those places. But of course, there's huge risk for them, enormous risk,
Hell yeah.
if they guess wrong. Because if they are waiting for me in Dongdaegu and I go up to Pohang, that's 200 kilometers right there. Super long, and, you know, it's gonna be really hard for them to get up there. Or if they wait for me in Pohang, then it's really bad for them if I go west to Dongdaegu, because I can transfer on the high-speed line. I can go all the way up the country. So you have to wonder, what will they do?
They told us to f off.
The station, very politely, the station is so busy that they lock down the platform between trains. So where were
Oh,
we?
wow.
We need to go to Pohang because it's the only train we can take before Adam is off. And we really want to block him from going north because it's easily his best route.
Yes.
So we're going to put down a block in Pohang. But then the good news is
If he goes west, we can beat him to Dongdaegu and put down another block.
because actually it turns out the fastest route to get from here to Dongdaegu is to go up to Pohang and then back down.
But he can't do that.
He can't do that because he'll immediately crash into him.
He's snaking about, and a snake can't crash into themselves.
Oh, that
but we
is
can.
smart. Hold
'cause
on.
we're just people.
cooking.
We're like,
Hold on.
Yeah, I guess we're like people. Yeah.
So it makes a ton of sense for us to go to Pohang because we can basically cover both sides.
The only thing that might have.
I can see him pacing
Okay.
around.
Yeah.
He's pacing around over there. He must be freaking out.
Yeah. He's doing some slow stepping.
He's
now.
really pacing. He looks like he's mourning a dead person.
It's been like 30 minutes now.
He's still doing this.
We actually walked by Adam and we could see him, and he was still yapping to y'all like 10 minutes after we left him.
Because the thing is, frankly, there's not much to say. I don't know what he's gonna do.
No, I mean, he doesn't really, as far as we know, have many options except confront whatever roadblock we drop.
At 3 p.m., we'll get on the train to
everything
Copenhagen.
actually goes at
The round will start, we'll draw our cards, and hopefully we'll be able to stop him from going north. And then hopefully we'll be able to stop him from going south. And then hopefully he'll die.
That would be cool. In
the game. In the game.
Okay.
Thank God. Could never live life without Adam. Look at that cliffhanger is.
Off to Bohan.
I knew it.
All right, folks.
Do it, man. Get your bitch asses on Nebula right now, bro.